what I'm going to show you here is something that I've come up with that I believe makes up all of our laws and all of our sins. Now, it starts with the formula of life. And what is that formula of life? That formula of life is natural laws. You can look it up on Wikipedia. Under Wikipedia, the natural laws that we have are our unalienable rights. And I believe the message of that is free will. They are the same thing. Unalienable rights and free will are the same thing that the founding framers were trying to tell us. They were protecting those. So they listed them in order of importance, not just a random out of the hat thing. They listed it as number one of importance was life. Okay? Number two was liberty within the law. So you can't yell fire and take away life, right? You can pursue your happiness within the law. Now, the pursuit of happiness does not trump liberty unless liberty is taking away life. So, for example, yelling fire takes away life, and so that's a law. You have to stop for an ambulance because life comes first. Life comes first over your pursuit of happiness to get around that car to get to where you're going. So, with liberty, there are certain things that you can say. Like you can say, illegal immigrant. It doesn't take away life. Their pursuit of happiness with political correctness is taking away liberty, and that trumps that, so that beats them. So that this is like the ace, king, queen. Now these are checks and balances of law. You can find them in everyday situations. It happens all the time. Just look around you. Now I'm going to list the people that put life first, liberty second, and the pursuit of happiness within the law. So Jesus gave life first, liberty and pursuit of happiness within the law. Gandhi gave life first and the pursuit. This is all about persuasion. It's not about force. These are the persuaders. Okay? Martin Luther King. Okay, we got doctors. They put life first. Okay, they're supposed to. Heroes, they go into buildings, they save people, they put life first. Okay, you got firefighters that save people's lives, right? I'm just giving examples here to make the message. Okay, Underground Railroad. The black market underground was good then. It was the Underground Railroad. They put life first. Now, peace puts life first, right? So you have peace with these orders staying in checks and balances. And what happens is, people try to flip the formula to their selfishness. So instead of pursuit of happiness, it's now selfish pursuit of happiness. And then they put liberty to protect that pursuit of happiness for themselves, and life is last. They're called low lives. They put life low. They make life cheap, right? So low lives are listed over here. This is the line between good and evil. You got Hitler. He put his pursuit of happiness and selfishness above liberty and life, obviously. You've got Stalin. You've got terrorists. Terrorists are flipping it to pursue their happiness over life and liberty. Any religion that puts the pursuit of happiness over life and liberty is doing Satan formula. This is Satan's formula, right? Slavery. Slavery put it also first, the pursuit of happiness over life and liberty. The drug cartel puts the pursuit of happiness over life and liberty, right? Thieves. They steal your liberty by taking your possessions, your property, your time, whatever you may have put into it. The only good people that I have found on this side are daredevils. They're daring the devil's formula. So the only good ones are the daredevils. Fascinating that it has the daring the devil, isn't that? So in other words, this tells us that, for example, you don't smoke or do drugs because you're putting the pursuit of happiness over life. So if you use drugs that may kill you, you're pursuing the pursuit of happiness over life. You also, if you smoke cigarettes, you're putting the pursuit of happiness over life. Even though it's not a crime, it doesn't take life in 2 years. It might take it in 40 or 50. It might not at all. So it's actually a law that is a sin. It's not a law. So all these are checks and balances, okay? These are in order, like I said, for a reason. This is the ace, king, queen. And when this becomes first, there is no order of reason. It's upside down. It's whatever the pursuit of happiness of that life of that person wants, outside of the law rather than within the law. So now you get all these bad people over here, except for the daredevils. Now the one that I was mentioning right here with peace, down here, this is peace. Guess what's over here? This is war, okay? This is where we have war. Sometimes good people have to go to war, because the only way to stop this formula from continuing is to take our life that's being taken. If they're taking our lives, we can take their lives. So we have to flip it during war. That's the only time I can see. So this tells us the line between good and evil is right there. There is no variation. So under our framers, what they did was they gave us the goal to having peace. This is all about peace, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. This goes back beyond Plato, beyond Socrates, beyond many religions, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. But what I found out is they are in order for a reason, and they have checks and balances within them. Your liberty cannot take life unless life is taking you. It's all on shield. It's a shield. It's not an offense. This is an offense, the pursuit of happiness, within the law. That's called competition, competing with one another. When you compete with one another within the pursuit of happiness, that's okay. But once you become selfish, you rob a store, you're now flipping the formula to the pursuit of happiness outside of the law for selfish reasons over everybody else's life and liberty.